Hello?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Smokey the Bear.
Chumley, that's big enough to replace you.
Might work harder than me.
Oh, it would.
I'm here at the pawn shop today to see if they wanted to purchase my life-size stuffed teddy bear. I'd like to sell him today because my daughter's getting married in 2 months, and I figured it'd be a nice wedding present for me to sell the bear and give her the money for it. I want to get $5,000 out of him, but I'll settle for $4,000.
What can you tell me about the bear, sir?
I got a life-size Steiff stuffed studio bear.
You can tell it's a Steiff by the tag. It's got the ear tag like every Steiff ever made has.
I heard of Steiff before, but what's so special about him?
Steiff started making teddy bears back 1900. Their name, Teddy Bear, from Teddy Roosevelt. Our President Theodore Roosevelt was on a bear hunting trip. He refused to shoot a bear that was tied to a tree for him. The story got so popular that the toy manufacturers started naming their toy bears teddy bears. Steiff was one of the first companies to do this. Steiff's is the Rolls-Royce of the stuffed animal collection. Well, I've had a lot of Steiffs over the years, but I ain't never had nothing this damn big.
Studio Bear, huh?
Yep. The reason they called them Steiff studio bears is they had to meet two criterias. They had to be life-size, or they had to meet authenticity as far as what they were trying to sell. This Steiff was designed as a display.
How did you acquire this, sir?
About 10 years ago, I picked it up at a yard sale. My 10-year-old daughter at the time just fell in love with it.
What are you trying to do with it, sir?
I'm trying to sell it,
What you trying to get out of it, sir?
trying to get $5,000 out of it.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
Okay,
It could be worth $100. It could be worth the $5,000.
exactly.
I got a guy that knows these things. We'll get him down here. We'll figure this mess out.
Okay. I'm excited about the expert coming in because this is totally out of my realm as far as the expertise on this item.
Morning, Johnny.
Hey, good morning.
What's going on?
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
This is what I called you about.
Things
Yeah.
taller than you.
That's cool. The guys usually call me down to the shop to get some extra information on a piece or if they want to put a value on something that they have.
It's interesting, but other than that, I need your help.
Well, the founder of the Steiff company was Margarita Steiff. She contracted polio at the age of 1, and she went to school to sew, started the company. It was really big in Germany. You know, it's pretty amazing that back then in the early 1900s to overcome a lot of those challenges and start a big company like Steiff. They've always been all about quality from the beginning, and still to this day, the company still handcrafts a lot of their bears. As far as collectible bears go, there's no bigger name than Steiff. I mean, they've been handcrafting bears since the beginning and still to this day. I mean, nothing but high-quality pieces, a lot of limited production runs, and some of the earlier pieces fetch huge amounts of money. So what are your concerns about the bear?
I know it's in good shape, but I don't know the age of it, and I don't know the value of it. What's the damn thing worth?
Well, it's got the signature tag that we always look for. Steiff takes a lot of pride in what they put out. Everything's still handcrafted to this day out of the factory. This piece here, probably about 25 to 30 years old. It looks like it was well taken care of and preserved, but unfortunately, size isn't always a good thing. It's a select group of people that could fit such a large piece into their collection. It limits the market of people that you could sell it to.
Cut to the chase, Johnny. What's the dollar amount?
Well, with all of those factors considered, I would value this piece at about $1,500 to $2,000.
His appraisal seemed a little low. I was shocked by it. Well, I'm really not happy with that number. I've found it to be in the value range of between $5,000 to $7,000.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people asking large amount of money for some of the bigger Steiffs, but it's just a limited market as far as who can fit this piece into their collection.
Thanks, Johnny, for coming in.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
See you later, Johnny.
Take care. You see that all the time. A lot of people research a piece, but not really look at what these pieces are truly going for in an auction setting or in a store setting.
Well, you heard what he says it's worth. What's your bottom dollar, guy? What will you take for it?
Well, I'd like to get $2,000 out of him.
Well, I ain't gonna go 2,000 because that's high retail. Tell you what I'll do, I'll give you $1,000, I ain't going no higher. That or you can lug the damn thing home.
Can't go 15 on it?
Well, I'll go to 11. But I'm pressing there because if I get 15 out of it after I market it and pay my employees, I'm just gonna make a couple of hundred.
Well, I think for 11, I think I'm gonna take him home with me.
All right, well, hey, thanks for bringing it by.
No problem.
When you get tired of looking at it, drag it back down. Come on, Chumley. You're lucky you still got your job.
I'm kind of sad we couldn't make a deal today because I was hoping to get some money for my daughter's wedding, but I figured if he's gonna be worth a little bit more in 20 years, then I'll bring him back in 20 years.